Hi everybody, I'm Justin DeWitt from Fireside Games, and I'm going to show you how to play Zoomies, our newest game that just came out about walking dogs and making points. So in Zoomies, we start by taking 3 of the tiles randomly and putting them out. You can see every tile has 2 dogs on it. Some tiles will have the same dog, but they all have the dogs. Some have different icons on them. Some have none, some have bones, and some have the Zoomies like that. Everyone is going to get dealt 2 dog tiles of their own, and they will have 8 of these scoring tokens in their color to keep. On your turn, it's very straightforward. You're going to pick one of your tokens, or one of your tiles rather, you want to play, and you're going to put a scoring token on that tile. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and put my tile down here, matching by standard domino rules that the Chihuahua is the match. I don't have to worry about the Greyhound not matching. I just have to match one dog. Then I'm going to pick a scoring token. I might choose to play Leader of the Pack. That means that I will get 1 point for every Chihuahua in this pack at the end of the game. Now that means that as the game progresses, the more Chihuahuas I add to that, the more points I might make. So that's good for me to keep growing that pack. Another option I could have chosen instead might have been the bones option. That's going to give me 2 points for every Chihuahua in this pack that has a bone icon on it. So right now it's not a lot, but again, the more Chihuahuas I can put that have bones, the bigger I can make that score. A couple of other things I might consider. Let's see, if I want to put him there. Yes, it's going to be the other way around. Let me find a better example. Here we go. If I played that, and now what I want to do is I want to claim that my Chihuahuas are friends with Huskies. That means this pack of Chihuahuas will make me 2 points every time it touches a Husky. And that includes every side it touches on. So that's a touching side, that's a touching side, and that's a touching side. So at 2 points each, that's 6 points right there. And just like before, the more I can add to those sides covered with Huskies, the more points I can make. Lastly, but one of the most fun ones, is Zoomies. For Zoomies, you must play it on a dog that has the Zoomies, which is both running and it has that little paw icon, and you have to play the matching token on that. So by following standard rules, I'm still going to have to follow the same tactic. I put my Zoomies token on. The fun part about that is, first off, the second tile that was in my hand is now free to play if I want, because the dogs have gotten so excited they're literally jumping out of my hand. So if I want, I could play this card right now, and I actually will. I'll put it there. I don't get to put a token on it, but I do get to place it. And that's important in this example because Zoomies, unlike the other scoring methods, doesn't care about breed of dog. It cares about dogs that have the Zoomies. Just like in real life, it doesn't matter what kind of dog. Once one starts running like crazy, they all start running like crazy. So right away, I have a group of 1, 2, 3 dogs that have the Zoomies. That's going to give me points based on this little tile right here, that the more dogs I can add with Zoomies, the bigger it's going to go. 1, 3, 6, 10, then 15. So I'm already at 6. Hopefully I can add more dogs with Zoomies to keep that score going up. The game's very straightforward in that you're always going to be following that pattern of playing one token, or playing one tile, and adding a token. Because everyone has 8 tokens, it's only going to be an 8-turn game, which usually averages to about 20 or 30 minutes. So it's very quick, but there is some good strategy in terms of what you play, what you leave behind, and what options you leave for your opponents. The other thing to keep in mind is that your scoring tokens are double-sided, but they're different. This is Leader of the Pack, but on the back, it's Zoomies. That means every time I play one, I'm giving up the opposite. The same is true here. If I were to play the Bones token, I'm giving up a Friends token. So another thing to consider is what you keep, what you get rid of, and where you're placing it. So it all depends on playing your tiles at the right time, taking advantage of spaces left open by other players where you can make points, and keeping your dogs as happy as you can.